Now that Mason Jones has signed with the Perth Wildcats, we can finally do my final top 10 list, which is the top 10 point guard. And he didn't make it easier to figure out like who sits where just because of the fact he came in and he already is like a certified bucket. He's got like a good reputation on him. So trying to find his place is going to be hard. Let me know where you think he's going to end up. Anyway, let's get into it. Number 10, I have Owen Foxwell. He really jumped out of nowhere last year. Like, he's getting so much better. I do see a chance that he does rise. He is only, 22, 23 right now. He looked good for the Boomers, and he's going to hopefully be the Phoenix's starting point guard. Number 9, I have Tiger Campbell. I do think he's going to come in and be really good for the Jack Jumpers. He's that facilitator that they do need that can also get a bucket, so I think that's just like a good fit. At number 8, I have Shea Ely, the DPOY, like the defensive menace. I can't put him higher until he starts being a bit more consistent. I do have that injury concern with him because he does have that bit of label on him. And the offense has always been very shaky as well. At number 7, I have Melbourne's other point guard. I have Tyson Walker. He has looked really good in his preseason games in like the Blitz. I wasn't as high on him, but I am becoming more and more of a fan every time I watch him play. At number 6, I do have Mason Jones. This is where I'm going to put him right now. I do think he will end up being higher. I do see a world where he's like a top 3, top 4 point guard on this list. But as of right now, he hasn't set foot in Australia. He hasn't played a game. It is kind of hard to see where he ends up here. At number 5, I have Will Hickey. I have the NBL champion. If I put Mason Jones over Will Hickey, I think I'd get like a riot in the comments. So I'm not going to do that yet. Also, I just think Will Hickey's on such a hot streak right now. It's hard to go against him. But at number 4, I have who I think is still the best Australian point guard. I have Matthew Dellavedova. He's coming to Sydney. This is not a biased thing. Even if he was still in Melbourne, I would have him over Will Hickey. He's just a floor raiser. He's just the floor general. And now let's get into the top 3. I have Jalen Adams at number 3. It is very hard to like decide where he ends up depending on like his injury concerns, where he like how he plays this year alongside Javon Freeman Liberty. Like, he's not really had another board dominant player like this in his NBL career. So that will be interesting, but I do think he's such a reliable bucket. Like, he can drop 40 points if he gets hot, and not a lot of other guys on this list can do that. At number 2, I have Parker Jackson Cartwright. He does have injury concerns for me right now just because of his small size. Like, he's got another rib injury, like from the blitz. That's not a good sign, but we know what he can do. He can average a double-double. He can get like 20 points and 10 assists. We know that he can do. Let's see how he goes carrying this Breakers team this year, though. And at number 1, I have Kendrick Davis, the runner-up of the MVP list. It's hard to go against him right now for what he did last season. Coming in, you can see what Sydney need from him, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's averaging 25 and 10 again. That's the list. Let me know where you rank the point guards in the comments. And next up, I'm going to try and do the top 20 players.